welcome to your general reading with the Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well with you. Happy New Year, Aries Nation. Let's get right into your reading. It's been a while, Aries. Let's get right into this. So I'm going to go ahead and, as I shuffle, Aries, keep in the back of your mind that this is a general reading. And just know with the fact that this is general, that there are going to be some situations in this reading that may genuinely resonate for you, and there are going to be some things that don't. I invite you not to get, snagged in the details that do not resonate with you, and instead focus on some things that really genuinely do. And please don't get caught up in, don't get caught up in the details, and please don't make any rash decisions based on just a general reading. So let's get into this. Somebody has anxiety. I see strangers. And maybe this is you. Maybe you have social anxiety. Maybe you are reconnecting with people. You're kind of reconnecting with friends and coworkers. Maybe. I see some issues at work. We're going to get to that. I see a court case that could be pending. If you have a pending court case, Aries, you or someone around you, make sure that you don't miss that court date. That's going to be absolutely imperative. You got Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You might have an Aquarius child. I see a child that might be bullied. I see where your rest is being affected. Why do I feel like your thoughts are constantly racing? You might have a lot of distractions around you. You might have a lot of kids around you doing like horseplay. I don't know. Somebody around you is loud, distracting. And it could be a kid. It could be kids. I don't know. Something's distracting you. Something's distracting you from priorities, from work. And I think it might be your anxiety. Something's affecting your sleep. It could be loudness. Let's see what this is about. You've been putting off some plans, it looks like. I think you're pulling back. You're pulling back. You're retreating from relationships. But at the same time, I think that you want one. You're interested. And maybe having a close relationship with someone, because I see strangers, so maybe you are putting yourself out there and meeting new people, Aries. But there's someone in particular around you, whether this is an adult or a child. Somebody acts childish, and I think somebody wants you back. This could be a very dear friend of yours. Maybe you're spending a lot of time online. I don't know. This is similar to Gemini kind of in certain ways. So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. You might have Gemini in your chart. Some of you are a Gemini. Gemini, you got Taurus and you got Aries. Some of you might be cusped by Taurus. Yes, you have Gemini. I think that somebody might have played mind games with you, or someone is playing mind games with you. There's been some type of betrayal. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship, and maybe this is why you're retreating. You might feel caged. You might feel stuck. Maybe you are getting out of a relationship. Maybe you're taking a step back because maybe things are becoming too tough between you and someone. Maybe there's some red flags that you're noticing about a situation, about a person. Maybe this is why you're retreating. You're recognizing that they're playing mind games with you. Some of you, you're kind of nervous, right? Or you're retreating. You're taking a step back from relationships. Maybe you are meeting strangers. Maybe you're going out and socializing a lot. I think in spite of your social anxiety, you might have that. Anyway, you're retreating. I think you're walking away from this. I think divine timing has arrived. Maybe you're a bit afraid to start over again. You got some nosy people around you, some people that are really in your business. And this could really be online. So I see some people that are just overly curious. You're walking away. Maybe you're having a difficult time choosing between two people. Maybe there is a Gemini in particular, an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you are thinking about, but maybe you have a decision between two people. Maybe you feel like your partner or someone around you, yep, choices. Someone around you is emotionally detached. This could be you emotionally detaching from something, or if they are emotionally detached, this is too much. It's just gone on for way too long. And maybe you are thinking about getting out of this. Maybe you're thinking about exploring your options. I think you've been brought to your breaking point, and I definitely feel like you've been betrayed. I feel like you're very resilient, and I feel like you're bouncing back from this, from the challenges that maybe you've had in the love department, Aries. I don't think there's a fire sign pursuing you, Aries. Are you the fire sign pursuing someone? I think that you're interested in someone, but I think you fear that they're going to turn you down. I do feel like you're going to be putting yourself back on the market again. And for others of you, if you are dating someone, you're in a relationship with someone, they're taking advantage of you for money. For some of you, that's the case. There's something that you offer that they can't get from somebody else, so they're after you to get it. Somebody might have loose ties with their baby mama. I will say that some of you might be planning a pregnancy, and maybe you feel like that pregnancy is not coming through. Maybe you feel like your fertility clock is ticking. If it's not a Gemini, I would be very surprised. Yep, I think you're ready to get out of this. I do. Yep. That's exactly what I see. You're dropping this situation. It's become too much of a burden. You're thinking about becoming single. Maybe you're saving your money so that you can get some type of freedom. Your intuition is definitely telling you that something is up. You're definitely feeling like they're fooling with somebody else. And maybe you feel like your partner is not attracted to you the way that they used to be. They don't look at you the same. And so I feel like it's starting to affect your self-esteem. Maybe you're starting to question yourself, right? Did I let myself go? Am I not attractive enough for my partner? You know, I think you're maybe blaming yourself on some level. Somebody talks to you crazy. They talk to you any type of way. And they have this pompous type of energy. Somebody is very arrogant, inconsiderate of your feelings. They're not only talking to you, you're in a relationship with this person, but they're also engaging with other people online. Befriending other men, other women online. You put in a lot of dedication to this relationship. You've hung in there in the tough times and still kept going, still kept holding on, and still kept putting your best foot forward in this relationship. But I feel that for some of you, somebody is cheating at work. They're having an affair with somebody that they work with, a co-worker here. I think you're done. You're out. Leo. You got Pisces. And I think that maybe you're not on speaking terms with your partner. I think when it comes to this King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, you specifically have Pisces here, but this could, of course, be Scorpio or Cancer. You're going to see the truth about a betrayal. I feel that you could be dealing with someone who is violent, verbally abusive, and somebody who is possibly even married. Either you're married to this person or you're dealing with somebody that's not your husband, not your wife. Somebody's married or in a relationship, but they're definitely entertaining other people and keeping you in the dark about it. I feel that there's someone here who is depressed, and somebody that is a cheater, might even have a cheating addiction. You got Earth that is dominating this reading so far. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I did say that maybe you're cusped by Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign or somebody with earth predominant in their chart. Crazy. Look at this. All three of the earth signs come out. So definitely earth is dominating this reading. Somebody is faking their happiness, especially if this is going on online. Somebody is acting like they're happy in a relationship, happily married, but it's all a facade. It's like somebody's faking it for social media. There's a father that's not really giving a lot of attention to a child here, and there's a child that feels very hurt. It's a child that's being bullied at school. There's a child that may want to talk to you and clear the air about some things, but they feel overtalked by their parent. They don't feel like they can get a word in edgewise. There could be a parent that might spend a lot of time at work, might have a lot of responsibilities, may feel like their partner does not help out in the financial department. And like somebody's stingy. They don't contribute. So I think somebody is like a slave to their work, chasing the dollar. Yes, this is so similar to Gemini. Yeah, you got a child here that's motivated by a lot of peer pressure. So, I don't know. Maybe this is like FYI. Aries, you may want to check in with your kid. Even if this is an adult child. Or this is you. Maybe you want your parent to show that they care about you. You want someone that supports your goals. Maybe this is even your partner. I don't feel like you guys are on the same page lately. I don't. Yeah. This is your parent. You might feel like they're more of a drill sergeant than anything. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're literally... You might be dealing with somebody in military law enforcement. But it's very clear that there's a relationship in your life that's not working out. Somebody does not take the time to listen. They're more focused on their money. Not about your emotions and how you feel. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. Someone has hurt you over and over again. And maybe you feel like somebody doesn't take the time to think about how you might feel. Or take the time to listen to what you have to say. And I think that this is weighing on you. And I feel like somebody's not happy. Somebody's miserable in a relationship. This is why somebody's retreating. They are contemplating walking away from this. Something didn't turn out the way that someone had planned here. And there's definitely some deception that somebody is sensing. They sense it. They know that you have somebody else. So this could be maybe you're really tuning into tarot these days. Maybe you're trying to find the answers to something here. Yep. You got deception in your union. Okay. That's very clear. I think that you're sensing it. So you're going to look for the answers. Where does this go, Holy Spirit? I think it doesn't help that there's other people gossiping about your situation, other people that know what's going on. Maybe you're the last to know that your partner is cheating with somebody at work or that they have somebody else. Maybe you feel like they give more attention to strangers than you, more common courtesy to strangers than you. All right, yep. I think you're moving. I think somebody is moving out. Recognizing that their partner is not giving the same dedication. Somebody's really disappointed and really isolating themselves from this situation. I think somebody might be spending a lot of time at work trying to recover. Maybe some overspending. Maybe around the holidays. Somebody feels that the other one is emotionally avoidant. They won't talk about their feelings. And maybe this is causing tension between, like, amongst other family members. Others of you, if this has nothing to do with a love relationship, I feel like you're fighting with your family. You got somebody that's Okay, nosy. You got some eavesdropping people around you. Like somebody's ear hustling on your conversations. So I think maybe you might eventually maintain a friendship with someone, but I definitely see you recognizing that somebody around you is unreliable. You've been overly generous to certain people that have been shady to you in return. And maybe this has been a very difficult decision that you've made, that you're making about something, Aries, but I think this is where you're putting your foot down. You're making a final decision about this. And I feel like you're cutting this off. And I think that you're moving on. Some of you, this pending court date might have something to do with a divorce being finalized. You got a Virgo here. All right, so let's see what's going on with the single nation for the Aries singles. What's going on with y'all? Holy Spirit, show me Aries. I'm so tempted to call you Gemini. Yeah. So I think Aries. It's money over love for you. I think singles, you're couples, you're leaving this. You're not singles too, right? You're cusped, you're on the verge of becoming single. I feel like you've made up your mind, final decision. I'm not coming back. I am not coming back to this, right? This situation, yep, we're not right for each other. I think this is what you're realizing. I think somebody did drive you to your breaking point. Drive you, somebody a chauffeur. Maybe you're having mechanical issues. You need someone to drive you somewhere. They're apologetic. Is it a little too late? I'm going to ask you to forgive me in advance because I know I've done it multiple times, but I keep hearing Gemini, but I know I'm reading for Aries. And I also hear Taurus in the background. Aries singles. Holy Spirit, show me Aries singles. What's going on for the single nation? Interesting. You didn't imagine it. And I pretend that I don't care. This is you, right? You didn't imagine it. You already know what's going on. You have a very strong instinct about you. You want a partner that takes accountability and you feel like... So I think you're moving on to something else. You're moving on to someone else. So similar to Gemini. I've been here before with others. So again, some type of revolving cycle in your life. I think singles, you might just put yourself back out there again. Maybe after getting out of this, right? You're not ready to settle down. But there still might be this indecisive type of energy that kind of lingers, right? It might be very hard to break away from a long-term relationship that you had with someone, even though it was very toxic. I feel like for in that case, for some of you, you might hold on for a minute. I don't think this person kind of leaves. They just kind of remain in the background. Maybe you are getting involved with someone that you work with. So maybe you're kind of shifting gears over there. I did say 7 of Swords. I don't know. Aries, you might be meeting somebody at work. You could be getting into a relationship with somebody on the rebound. I feel that somebody's heart is not really 100% genuinely into this because of what they got out of. Yeah, you are. You're meeting somebody. This does feel like it's through work. Goodness, and here's this on again, off again relationship. Somebody leaves and then they resurface a lot. I think this is a cycle that Aries, that you might feel. We just talked about that. A cycle that you might feel that you're trapped in. Even if it's not with this person in particular, you might be getting out of situations and then find yourself right back in them. And then repeating the same cycle where you're not happy, but you can't quite let somebody go. Yeah. Money over love. That's what this looks like. But because of that, money over love, you're leaving a relationship that you're fed up with, but meeting somebody else at work because it feels like this is where you're pouring your energy into a work situation. This is where, if you are dating somebody at work, or there is somebody at work coming on to you, there's somebody that is in a relationship. You got a Cancerian. Somebody's in a relationship and they're not going to tell you that they're in a relationship. They're just going to carry on. The thing is, while they are in a relationship or they're married, that doesn't stop the fact that they're going to pursue you. Somebody's really pursuing you hard. But what you may not see, the blind spot in this situation, like I said, is that they're married and they're sneaking around with you. And this might go on for a minute before you really see what's going on, because I think somebody is really slick and they're really used to this. It's like somebody, it's almost like they do this professionally, right? They've been doing it for so long that they've really perfected the way that the shadiness here. I feel that there's somebody that really does not have as much to offer as you. And somebody comes with a lot of baggage and a lot of secrets. And this may end up, for some of you, okay, becoming a dead-end situation. Remember, I'm here to show you your blind spots. If you're happy with this person, things are going well, continue to be happy. Let things continue to go well. But some of you, I'm telling you, this ain't that. It's not what you think it is. This offer is really a bogus offer. It's fake. It's phony. It gets you caught up. It gets you tied up in the middle of a situation where there's jealousy, toxicity, and maybe even domestic violence. There's some things about this situation that you don't see once you enter it. But afterwards, you end up seeing the truth of somebody's character. That they really didn't have the best of intentions in the first place. Maybe you are dealing with someone that has been here before with others. They may play around, right? Play mind games. Give you this idea that you guys are building on something, but this is really toxic love. I get Libra and I get Sagittarius very heavily. This is a toxic version, right? Things are going well in the beginning. Like I said, but in the end, you see somebody's true colors. Tread lightly. Listen to your gut feeling. Because singles, you didn't imagine it. You may see something about this situation that is really off-putting and disturbing. You didn't imagine it. It wasn't a figment of your imagination. Somebody is not who they say that they are. They're representing themselves to be something completely different. And you wouldn't know this from the outside looking in unless you decided to get close. Or maybe some of you are just more instinctual than others and you'll see this right away. Somebody also has legal issues. Might be getting a divorce, or this might be the final straw that causes somebody to get a divorce. This could even be, somebody could be a well-kept secret. Somebody could know that someone is married or in a relationship. And maybe, I don't know, they're telling you a whole bunch of lies, telling you they're going to leave their husband or their wife, and they never really do. Or they never really make that clean break. They keep going back and forth between you and someone else. Listen to your intuition. Because it's right. 9 times out of 10, for some of you that are listening, that is the case. I think some of you are emotionally spent from love. You're emotionally exhausted. And again, this is you putting your energy into your work. What's getting ready to go on here? what you may not see about your work situation is that somebody might try to pin the blame on you for something that you're not responsible for. Or vice versa. Aries, this could be somebody doing this to you. I mean, or you could be doing this to them, I should say. I think that you are really... Okay, let's see what this is about. I will say this. Some of you could be thinking about connecting with people online. Since we got this strangers card, maybe this is you, maybe wanting to do something online. Maybe you do want to reach out and connect with the world on some level. Maybe there's some type of problem solving that you have to offer professionally that you would, you know, maybe you're thinking about doing something, but maybe you want something that gives you freedom and control. And maybe you do want to do something that takes care of others. And maybe, you know, honesty is an issue. Honesty and loyalty is an issue at work. And I feel that your personal commitment is going to be tested in some way. But either way, I think that you may be headed towards something that is going to give you promotion, right? This could literally be that some of you could be getting a promotion at work. Maybe you really want to be the best at what you do. And this could be where there is some jealousy. And a coworker that could be trying to stab you in the back by way of gossip, by way of jealousy. You got the Star. So maybe somebody has something against an Aquarius. This could be an Aquarius that it could be reversed here. You got an Aqua. Oh, maybe you do something online. You're in the spotlight, it looks like. You want to do something that gives back. Like you want to give back to the community. I think that you're afraid to take that leap because this is like brand new uncharted territory for you. So maybe there is a little bit of angst when it comes to this. I don't know. Some of you could be taking a pay cut, maybe. Goodness. Yep. I think, Aries, that there's something that you are capable of doing that puts you right at the top of your game. I think so. But I think you're not going to take a chance on this yet. There is this Queen of Cups here. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Clarified by the Star. So yeah. Goodness, with the Ace. All right. So yeah. This is either you, Aries, being at the top of your game, or there's someone around you that's at the top of their game. And this could be some type of, maybe this could be someone around you getting promotion, acclaim, recognition. And I feel that there is someone that's trying to create obstacles for someone. There's a lot of competition. You might work in a very competitive, right, type of environment here. If somebody wants to steal the spotlight. And yes, this is somebody gossiping, running their mouth about somebody. Anyway, in spite of that, this is Sagittarius here. Sagittarius and Aries. There could definitely be an opportunity to collaborate with people that you would like to work with. I don't know. Somebody could have the wrong perception about you, possibly. And this could be why somebody could be trying to sabotage you in some type of way. You must be doing something on social media, or you might have an aspiration to advertise your business, network with people. You got a gossiper. But you also have an informant here that's going to inform. This is like a whistleblower. Somebody's doing something deceptive at work. I feel like it's going to be known. It's going to be put out there. I don't know. I think you might get tired of this, right? Working in this environment, somebody's trying to poison your reputation in some type of way. Raise a promotion. Yeah, there's an opportunity. It feels like there's a business opportunity that comes your way, Aries. But somewhere along the way, I don't know, it feels like somebody is stepping on somebody's neck, right? There's a lot of competition. You might realize or come to see that there is someone that you work with that is sabotaging you, stabbing you in the back, being shady, running their mouth about you to other people, trying to cast off this reputation about you that's false. So it's like somebody's trying to bring someone down. And in bringing someone down, it feels like they feel like they're elevating themselves. It's like somebody is so hurt emotionally. They have so many emotional scars. And they may feel like they don't have a lot going for them. So I feel like there's somebody that's trying to sabotage the other one. This could be that maybe you're not thinking about leaving, but maybe you might feel like that's the best opportunity for you. I don't know. Some of you might be hurt because maybe you did apply for a job and you're not really getting the response. Maybe you sent out your resumes, you're calling, and you're feeling like you're being chosen last, right? Like you're not getting the work that you're looking for. Maybe you do want to be a part of a particular team. Maybe you do feel like your best asset is being a team player, but there's people that are trying to ostracize you, block you in some type of way. So this is what I mean. People's loyalty and honesty, I feel, at work is going to be put to the test. You might be somebody, like I said, that solves problems for other people. You're somebody that motivates and inspires other people. You may have an aspiration to do that. Work with, right? You want a sense of purpose, and you want to work with a sense of purpose, not just go to work to earn a paycheck, earn a living. It feels like you want something more out of life. So I think that your guides are saying, go for it. But just know in the back of your mind, while there are these opportunities that are coming up, there will be people, Aries Nation or Cross Watcher, that may try to knock you off your game. So I see people that play dirty and like when it comes to competition. Okay. Let's see, Holy Spirit, what else is going on? Oh, okay. In terms of health, first of all, let's talk about this violent relationship. Oh, you're being very patient with someone who is just very violent or very verbally abusive. That could be affecting your health on some level, Aries. Some of you might be overdue, maybe for a physical, dental visit. And Aries, when was the last time you laughed? It feels like you're taking life very seriously, or you just have a lot of things going on that you're sacrificing your health. You might have a lot of aches and pains. You're hurting somewhere in your body. I did talk about, what am I trying to say? Going to the dentist. You might have some dental issues. Maybe you have a cavity. You might have a stomach ache. It could be that what you're eating could really be affecting you. You might be having a cramp in your body. Ooh, somebody around you is selfish. Maybe you might be finding yourself overeating. Maybe you're hungrier than usual lately. I don't know. Or this could be you maybe choosing fast food over healthy foods. And I promise you, it's something that you're eating that's causing you not to feel well. And it's your stress level. Maybe you do have a cold. Maybe you have been feeling sick. Either you're feeling sick and tired of something, or you're sick, you're lethargic, you're tired, you're sleeping more than usual. It feels like your sleep schedule is off, Aries. Like you are up all night, and unless you're nocturnal, Maybe you're a nocturnal creature, but I think you're up all night sleeping in the daytime. Something's affecting your sleep. I see depression and I see a lot of anger. So I don't know, maybe you might be checking in. Maybe it's time to check in when it comes to your mental health, right? It feels like your thoughts are really racing. You might feel stifled. There's a situation around you that might be causing you to feel hindered, maybe a bit caged, and maybe it is time to take some new risks. But really, I feel like it's food. This could be someone with a food addiction. What needs to go? What's no longer sustaining you in your life? It feels like that's where to start. You might want to get rid of something that's no longer sustaining you. Whatever this is that's stressing you out, I think that your guides are really encouraging you to find a solution. You got a lot of worries and fears. So I feel like maybe that it's time to gain control over that. Maybe write down, like literally weigh your pros and cons on a piece of paper. What needs to be changed in your life? And something is giving you anxiety. And once you write out this list of these things, you might be like figuring out, does this situation have more control over you, or is it actually something that is controllable? I think you might be overly focused on problems. So while you're brainstorming, right, and writing these things down, I think love is the main issue. It's also maybe your medications. I don't know. Some of you, maybe you're getting your medications adjusted. Anyway, I feel like your guides are trying to say, the point that I was trying to make before is turning your problems into solutions. You're overthinking problems again and again, turning them over and over in your mind, possibly giving yourself anxiety. So I think your guides are trying to get you to figure out if a problem can be removed, and if so, do that. Turn your ideas into solutions, then put actions behind your steps here. And then give yourself a deadline with the other steps that you're going to be making. Maybe you feel ganged up on. Maybe you feel like you're cornered by people. There's somebody that might be saying something to you that's really getting under your skin. I think as for some of you, your work level is so stressful. I think also that maybe life has been knocking you down, so to speak. It's time to address your wounds. What really is making you feel hysterical? What's making you overeat? It's time to assess your pains. Maybe you have found yourself pretending. Maybe you've been pretending that you don't mean that much. You yourself. I feel like your guides are trying to get you to put yourself first and make yourself a priority, right? You're working a lot, right? Overworking perhaps, but maybe you're trying to gain some type of financial security. But what good is financial security if you're not here anymore? So take care of your health. Make it a priority, okay? Your mental health, your emotional health. Something's off balance. And some of you may want to get to the doctor. You may want to get in touch with a lawyer that can help you with some type of legal issue. And some of you, okay, you have some type of underlying health issue that could really be resolved. I see someone, either this is you or someone around you that's bouncing back. Or this is you going to the doctor and it gives you the ability, like you catch something early enough where you have the ability to bounce back from it. You must have a Scorpio. Yeah. I think you've been indoors a lot. Sunlight, going outdoors, right? This could be vitamin deficiency, specifically vitamin D. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. You're not getting enough calcium for your bones. You got to get some sleep. Okay? It looks like sleep is also a huge issue. Thank you. Sunlight. Get outside. It might help you, especially if you're making this list, right? This listing the pros and cons, what needs to go in 2022, what needs to stay. You might want to do that outdoors, right? It might help you clear your head. But again, confirmation. It's what you're eating. Maybe you might need some company. Maybe this is you isolating yourself. It could be beneficial for you to maybe talk to people that you feel genuinely love you. I don't know. Maybe plants. Maybe this is something that you do. Maybe this is you finding a hobby, right? An outlet, an emotional, physical outlet. It might do you really good, right? So small things, maybe some small changes. This could definitely be you possibly having some type of weight shed, weight loss goal. Maybe you're going to hit that goal by fall. All right. If you make some changes now, some steps in that direction now. All right. But there's something I feel that's around you that's creating a sense of false anxiety. It's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. Yeah. I think this is what your guides are encouraging you to do. You might have a lot of anger about stuff that happened when you were a kid. Even still. So this could be you maybe talking to a therapist. Maybe you're thinking about therapy. Maybe that could be very beneficial for you. It could be very beneficial for your family. Holy Spirit, what is the advice in closing that you have for the Aries nation? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Surrender worry. Maybe this is what's causing you to be sleep deprived. You're worried. You're so funny. Look at what's on the other side of this. Surrender. Yeah, that's precisely what has your mind constantly moving. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Your guides are saying whatever you're in need of, if this is a physical need, a financial need, they're telling you call on your spiritual team. Surrender this worry. There is no reason to worry about anything on this earth, right? Surrender to rest and sleep. This sleep deprivation could also be contributing to how you're feeling. Old negative thoughts and feelings. This could be what's keeping you up. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. We did talk about working a lot, right? To maybe distract yourself from your love life. This could be you burning yourself out. You have a lot of responsibilities or just like a lot of things on your plate, a lot of things mentally. Emotional release is going to be absolutely needed. So again, writing down your emotions, describing how maybe you're keeping a journal. This might, I don't know, maybe you'll notice some type of a pattern. Maybe by writing down your feelings, you might start to notice a pattern. And you might actually pinpoint the real underlying issue and finally get a hold of this year, right? So with that, Aries Nation, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that it was helpful, Aries, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't.